Namaste everyone. We have a special program going on at Kana Santivanam under the banner of VSS. The subject is Dharmam Sarvam Pratisthanam. And they were deliberating a lot on Dharma, which is a crucial topic, and I learned a lot from that, especially when Govindgiri Maharaj delivered a speech on what truly Dharma is. Dharma has to be understood in a very different, with a different flavor. Dharma is not what people say, religion, sect, cult. Sanatana principles are based on Dharma. To cut the whole story short, I'd like to share an episode from Mahabharata. Pandavas in their perhaps penultimate or the last year of their exile in forest. Once they felt thirsty. So one by one brother goes, try to fetch water. Out of 5, 4 they do not return. So finally, Yudhisthira goes out, seeking brothers as well as water. But then there is a voice that prevents him, that you cannot drink this water unless you answer this question. So there are a series of questions. It is also known as Yudhisthira Gita. I think there are about 10 questions. The last question was, tell me in one word the definition of Dharma. Since you are a son of Dharma, he was known as Dharmaraj. So promptly he responds, apramadam, meaning alertness, heedfulness, H-E-E-D, fullness. Its opposite, pramadam, heedlessness. You don't pay attention. With this single word, I think one becomes responsible, alert towards self and the rest of the outside world. What to do, what not to do, and especially what to do. Then the question arises that only heartfulness can answer. I asked Govindgiri Maharaj, भाषण तो बहुत अच्छा दिया आपने. Tell me 2 things. Krishna, through 17 chapters, talks all about Dharma. And in the 18th chapter, he says, surrender your Dharma. Sarve dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. पहले बोलते हैं फॉलो करो, बाद में बोलते हैं छोड़ दो. उस पर आप थोड़ा गौर करो. Why such a paradox? Second question. Like Kabir, he says, final state is like raindrops falling in the ocean. Jainism also talks about Kaivalya state. Buddha talks of Nirvana. Lord Krishna talks about living a life as if lotus leaf thrives in dirty pond, unaffected. Patanjali talks of samadhi. How to? No scripture has come forward with the answer. पूजा करो, पूजा पाठ करो, ध्यान करो. कैसे करोगे ध्यान? Without pranahuti, no one can be transported from the present level of our consciousness to the next and then the next. Heartfulness is a gift to the world. It's the same Patanjali who reincarnated in the form of Babuji, thinking that some work was unfinished. I gave Ashtanga Yoga to the world, but next step was missing. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That's how he defines it. Yoga. But the answer is not given there. How to curb the tendencies of the mind. How to bring about steadiness by the removal of all these tendencies. As long as tendencies are there, you will remain restless and full of ripples in the lake of your consciousness. So, in this birth as Babuji Maharaj, he offered the method of cleaning through which the lake of consciousness remains ripple-free. Tendencies are removed little by little. One has to become aware of their weaknesses and offer them as sacrifices in the homam. That's why the first step of yoga, what is the first step? Ashtanga Yoga, first step is Yama. Why such a name? Yama is the Lord of Death. Patanjali challenges us. You should become Yama so that you can kill all your weaknesses. Yama is a killer. You have to destroy your own weaknesses. But again, how to? It is through cleaning and cleaning only that one can get rid of all these tendencies created by samskars created by our habits, created by our thoughts, attitudes, feelings. So see the vicious cycle and how heartfulness prevents this vicious cycle. It puts a break to this will. It is through this cleaning that we arrive at a state of steadiness. That is important. One can be steadily violent perhaps. But then to prevent such things, he brings another aspect of stillness. And stillness we can arrive at through meditation. Correctly followed meditation done regularly, every single day, taking few sittings a month from preceptor, attending regular group satsang. Don't depend on this hardship. It's for exceptional situations that we use apps through our phone and attend satsang. But profound sittings are when we are face to face with the preceptor in group satsang like this. So that depth that comes because of such face-to-face satsangs, combined with steadiness of purpose. And finally, offering our prayers at bedtime in utmost settled condition. Settledness is also required. Am I settled enough in my mind, or am I still turbulent? So when you bring these three together, stillness arising out of morning meditation, steadiness attained through cleaning, and settledness arrived through prayer to the great master, makes us productively alert. I'm using this word productively alert purposefully. Yesterday I had few minutes of conversations with police people from Madhya Pradesh. I said, thieves, ये चोर लोग है ना, ये भी alert तो है, आप भी alert हो, लेकिन 100 में से आप only able to catch 10 people perhaps. So thieves, चोरों की alertness आपसे भी ज्यादा होती है. Apply that to our satsang. Babuji's single-liners were so profound, it takes years before you can understand. He would say, meditate as if, and I quote, cat waiting for the mouse. Because you don't know when that moment of realization will dawn on us. The churning of butter, you don't know when it will precipitate. So the alertness required. And you see the far-fetched application of the simple definition given by Yudhisthira. Dharma is alertness. And Babuji gave the solution. We have to adopt it, apply it in our day-to-day life. Consider this scenario. I had requested through one of those messages that when we are not well, coughing, cold, fever, you not only disturb your own meditation, but you disturb the whole congregation. Are you alert enough? Are you following the Dharma? Or are you becoming a dharmic like those Rakshasas? You remember what those Rakshasas were, for which Lord Ram and Lakshman had to enter the forest to kill them, destroy them because they were throwing all kinds of animals in the yajna when they were just little kids. Rishis came to Raja Dasharath and said, please, can I borrow your 2 boys? I need their help. He says, why boys? I can send the army. I can personally come myself. So, no, he says, I need only 2 boys are enough. These Rakshasas were disturbing their yajna. Earlier I compared these people with phones. Lack of alertness, they keep it on and it starts ringing. Where is your alertness? Same thing here, coughing in all corners, spreading the diseases. Are you alert? You are not meditating. You come here because you feel that this sickness might go away. Maybe I'll be able to feel better. I should not miss satsang. What may happen if I miss this satsang? You will justify why to come despite of sickness. And at home, skip meditation. Who is going to look at me anyway? I am at home, I can skip my meditation. So are you coming here to feel in the presence? Be alert. In every little thing that we do, be alert. See how your presence can avoid creating ripples in the environment. Make your presence so profound that it leaves its own signature wherever you go. Again quoting Babuji, person should be able to identify, oh, he must be Sahaj Margi. From a distance he should be able to be seen as Sahaj Margi. There are few examples, but majority are not, because they are not very alert. Every condition mila, spiritual state, next thing is you lose it. That is also because of lack of alertness. The spiritual condition has to be appreciated. Compare the state we had attained or we had before meditation. We meditate, arrive at a new level of spiritual condition. Alertfully watch it, see the change and hold on to that change during daytime's activities. Like a kanjus, like a miserly person who has earned money, doesn't let it go. Like that. You become a spiritual miser, at least to create habit of observing, witnessing your inner state. Only when you recognize your inner state, that you can become one with it. You can intensify it. You can merge with it. Otherwise, condition abhi aaya, abhi gaya. Spiritual conditions are, perhaps if I have to compare, is more difficult than trying to grab air with your fist. How to manage this? The answer is only one. Interest. Are you really interested in yourself? Meditate over it, contemplate, and make your presence, what should I say, ensuring that you take the full benefit of your sacrifice, coming away from family and coming to Kanha, spending so much of money. Use your time in the best possible way. Thank you.